Hi guys, welcome. So today let us learn about a French sociologist called Émile Durkheim and his concept of collective conscience. According to Émile Durkheim, every society will have its own unique, shared values, beliefs and moral attitudes that it shares within its members of the society. This serves as a collective conscience. So this collective conscience is what decides the behavior of any member of that particular society. Okay, now let us analyze the collective conscience of Indian society with Western society. If we take the collective conscience of Indian society, it values the following things. Indian society values collectivism, Western society values individualism. Indian society values societal centricity, whereas Western society values self-centricity. Indian society values frugalism, Western society values consumerism. Indian society values spiritualism over materialism, whereas Western society values materialism. So in this way, the Indian values will have its own shared beliefs and attitudes that shapes India's collective conscience compared to Western societies. Okay. Now, if I give you one more context, you can allow any Indian to move within India or outside India, irrespective of they are there within the Indian society or outside the Indian society. They cannot remove, or no one can remove, the Indianness out of an Indian. That is, irrespective of which country that Indian is residing, there will always be that collective conscience that will influence the behavior of that Indian, irrespective of that person being in India or outside India. Correct? So this shows that the collective conscience is a very strong entity within the society that influences our behaviors and actions. Why is this important? Is in a globalized world, constantly these different collective conscience are going to come more closer to one another, and there is going to be an overlap where one will overshadow another. In that scenario, we are seeing shared values of different society coming into each other. For example, if I take India, in India we are getting the values of individualism, self-centricity, the heart of risk-taking, entrepreneurship. These were all values that were valued in the Western societies, but now it is ingraining or coming into Indian society. However, this is a good thing, but we should always make sure that we should not blindly accept the values coming from other society which may hamper our collective conscience. We should also make sure that the core values of our society, for example, our compassion, our tolerance, our love for diversity and differences, our harmony without demanding uniformity, should always stay alive. So, to conclude, collective conscience is something that is nurtured over several centuries together. So if you take the Indian collective conscience, it is formed from the ancient period to today's time. So it is not easy to shake the collective conscience. However, our collective conscience should always be flexible enough to make sure that we remove the regressive practices, and also to make sure that we inculcate modern practices so that we always progress and do not decay. So this is a concept that you can apply to assess the different roles in the society and how that roles are influenced by the collective conscience of that particular culture. Okay, so this is about collective conscience of Émile Durkheim. Thank you guys.